swift as my feet can carry me. Already feeling better.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. Worse, it could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last. We'd be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mystra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mystra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it. I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mystra took. Cure me, even. You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folly. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus? It would be the end of everything.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Impossible. My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
No time to talk, I'm afraid. Expecting someone.
Damn! It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do. Oh, come on. You don't mean that. Oh, fine.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Oh, I have the magic touch. To new horizons. With silver tongue.
Gale of Waterdeep, as I live and breathe. As do you, I'm glad to see. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
The truth, Elminster. How Karsus's crown could yet be reforged, or destroyed, as the case may be.
Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
If it was up to her, I'd be a pile of ash along with the rest of the shadow-cursed lands by now. Can't imagine what she has to say to me. Sorry, perhaps?
She does not make such a gesture lightly. The hourglass, measuring our time for such alternatives, has but a few grains remaining. If you will not hear it from me, hear it from your goddess. What truths she has to offer are for your ears alone. Gale of Waterdeep. Godspeed.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Can't give up now.
He wasn't even hurt.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Light on my feet.
Oh, I can't really glaze that paint the art. He wasn't even hurt.
Seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful.
No, dear.
Lovely day, this. For now.
flying the for ages and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I've got a long road ahead. Best be on my way. Here goes nothing.
Don't care what a gazette says. Real heroes would destroy them.
These boots have seen everything.
Yes. Or any other form.
Very well.
Really won't feel it. Nothing. Don't hold back. Brace yourself.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. You have more faith in her than even I did. Understandable, though. And you have not loved her as deeply, or known the depths of her affections. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart, and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mistra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. And what you felt was but the slightest drop, drawn from the rushing torrent that is the Weave. I confess, without my former prowess, even I struggle to stand her presence. The effects on the mortal body of such unfettered magical exposure cannot be overestimated. She held back in order to protect us, to make sure I heard her. The Karsite Weave, within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again. for all that's worth. I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one, but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Go.
Into the shadows. What fun.
Which way to the nearest library?
Still breathing, despite everything.
What's on your mind? I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hour.
At the ready.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. At the ready.
There's no time to waste. I'll go this way.
Never a dull moment. Need to find a way forward.
Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers place above.
Subtle steps.
Can't give up now. These boots have seen everything. No hesitation.
Better not be cursed.
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more. You see an altar dedicated to Mystra, mother. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands. The amount you've offered proves your faith and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for a divine blessing. Show reverence before your deity and open your soul to their divine power. The Mistress of Magic blesses you with an enhanced attunement to the weave. Praise her.
no time to waste. What do we have here?
Selûne.
You feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Selûne welcomes you. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright." As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace. The amount you've offered proves your faith and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for a divine blessing. Show reverence before your deity and open your soul to their divine power. The cold, white light of Selûne fills you with majestic wisdom and grace. Shine forth as the Moon Maiden shines.
All's well that ends not as bad
This
as it
vessel is at thy disposal. Thou
have to keep going. A private word would be nice.
Wow. Gale is the chosen of Mystra. Congrats to him, I think. Hope he knows what he's doing. We haven't fared very well with other chosens so far. Aces.
Oh, sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate, empire golden, built on
Trust no one.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Don't waste a step.
That's just the Steel Watch don't do that. They're guards.
Yes, they are indeed paragons of virtue.
Reading the articles. Yeah, you said.
Well,
Let's say hi.
Karnak, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Certainly. Shout if you need anything else.
That's curious.
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
we must play here. This is where they like to hide.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. Of course. Come back in. Brighten up a loved one's grave with a boot.
The Devil's Fee.
That's curious. The horns of a real war devil. But they were a pain to acquire.
Something over there.
Never a dull moment. Infernal gems. Straight from the heart of Minauros. Quite the rarity. Must be a diabolist running this shop with so many devilish artifacts.
welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
Well, well. It's been a while since I've had such discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection. Now you've seen what...
Aramin the Erudite, the epitome of devilish charm, wit, and grace.
This head's a long way from home. Belongs to one of the few... That's curious.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Flowers say
Don't touch me.
No time to rest? No one stopped me yet. On my way.
My most prospective customer. Welcome back. Truly. That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. Lord Gortash wanted to steal something from Mephistopheles, so I punched a portal into the Archdevil's dusty vaults. And then oh, gosh. My fickle memory fails. If only something would jog it. I mean, I suppose that'll do. Stingy bastard. Gortash stole the crown of Karsus, pissed off Mephistopheles, but rather intrigued another devil by the name Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Karsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Then perhaps we should drop by and surprise Raphael. It'd make a nice change.
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
Then get out of my sight, and don't come back until your pockets drag with gold.
Careful, I bite. On the hunt. With ease. Step lightly. Let's crack it open. What's that? Into my pocket.
There is no reason to provoke him by invading his home.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Oh, you. Hello, I suppose. I may or I may not. Depends what you have to offer in return. I have very high standards, mind.
Stellmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
I can think of a thing or two. Nothing good, though.
I'm never eaten at the elf, so they
And that way comes with the kitchen
That newcomer, Gore, an archduke.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elf Song Tavern! And are you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate. Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you... I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer. Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the elf song. Mainly because only the elf song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough. Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. Here. My very first lute, tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a stumbling bard in a druid's grove find her spark again.
Sometimes I wonder why.
Oh, God. What if they're only reporting heroics these days?
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals.
Fine. We'll just stand here until you.
I'll give it a shot.
Next time's the charm.
Anything of use? That corpse is huge. And is that a burning heart? Hound arm. Dribbles is no doubt.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you run
What a day. Moving. Should be easy. That's curious.
Like someone who can probably read? Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one. Oh, she's very busy. I think she's made new friends in the city. I'm going to join her there when the gates open. Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole.
Breathe deep and move.
A distinct whiff of undeath to this place. Curious. I can't say I've ever noticed the same about you, Astarion.
My wit is very faint.
You've been spotted fiddling with that lot.
Simple.
To do. Moving ahead.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
You do not have an appointment.
Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. Ah, yes. You are drawn to me, a wanderer bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? You have not read it. Those with more sanguine natures are rarely attuned to the ethereal plane, or ready to receive its wisdom. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living. I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition.
You're just making that up. Skipping the breaks. Mr. Needles can take fine away too. You're just mad.
Keep a blade close.
I know that face. You're the one from the Gazette.
Your lockpicking is a track.
All right. What now?
Oh, you! From the Baldur's Mouth article. I must dash, but I enjoyed reading of your deeds. Keep it up.
Well, hello. Easy.
Your lockpicking is a
At least things have stayed interesting. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Look, you might be a big shot in the broadsheets now.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
You've been seen picking a lock. This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell. Your bribery attempt has caused some offense. Violence it is.
Let's prowl.
Vandalizing your captor's property is one way to get you. Tempers are rising.
On my way.
Impero TV. Impero TV. Impero TV.
Time to press ahead.
Halt, citizen. Submit to inspection. In the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
The parasite reels in your skull. Something within the Steel Watcher tugs at your mind.
Your trial is complete, villain.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
Halt!
The parasite reels in your skull. Something within the Steel Watcher tugs at your mind. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert.
Apologies, citizen.
Take you.
That nearly ended me.
Take you.
Watch the shadows.
Not everyone
Like a wraith.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Keep your distance, darling. Let's move.
My faith protects me. On I go.
Over here.
Not everyone subscribes.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
How delicious.
Looking ahead.
Someone there?
You've been caught trying to flee your imprisonment. Choose your next move carefully. You prove hard to argue with. You're free to go.
Can't slow down. Let's see.
Told you about. How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
Yes. The blushing mermaid down by the docks I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad. You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
If Ravengard had trained the fish proper, they'd be able to catch him. Interference with flaming fish will be dealt with swiftly.
Well, hello.
Let's get going.
This way.
How much longer can the Baldur's mouth ignore this?
Let's move.
Don't touch me. Go.
Speaks well, that
Now, would he ask about the adventurers in the latest issue? Don't be silly. Of course he will.
Only if it's to review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
Oh, I dress well.
I don't know nothing. We were just standing there.
I mean, don't we have enough heroes of Baldur's Gate already?
Sounds like something you say if you had no idea.
That patter works on bunters. But I know with my fiancé that your wages on them, I suppose. They've got armies to deal with.
It's not that.
Hardly a challenge.
No politician ever went down in history for fixing the plumbing.
Citizens die of thirst.
Always the way. No one fixes anything unless it...
Very well, then.
Plenty of knowledge to be found in these books and scrolls, friend. That will stand to you long after the spent gold is forgotten.
News of your good deeds has travelled fast. The merchant is all too happy to extend a certain generosity towards you, where the price of goods is concerned.
If a book's dogged...
What's that?
This isn't... Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Be careful. There are traps about. Dribble's foot. Oh, and it smells even worse than it looks. Oh. There are traps about. It's mine now.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
Yes, but you won't go down in history if your citizens die of thirst.
What to do? Should mind my step.
I've really spared no expense. Flooding in here, driving down our wages even more.
Well, no. Wouldn't want that.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You should see if the Baldur's mouth will interview you.
Pretty sorry.
You are not a half-wit. You're clever, and...
An intruder! These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
Wait! Clet smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next. Because we dared to do the impossible. We dared to fight back. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us. You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so... normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned. She's not as you remember her.
Must get food for Lady Mayrina.
Your humble cleric.
Mayrina blinks in rapid succession, clearly trying to tell you something.
A strange-looking doll. Strange-looking doll.
You removed my hex. That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head. The others I will leave to rot in this house. But you, I will gift Auntie your corpse wrapped in your own intestines.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Not the red caps! Oh, please! Not again!
Treacherous prick! Gone. My love.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path. I need a quick word.
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard. That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel. You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. None. Her mother has no idea of what she's up against. Poor woman thinks the Fist will be able to help her. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm. That's her! And she vanished in the maid. That sounds like a lead. We'll do what we can to find the girl, but our chances are a lot higher with you on our side. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway.
Dragonbone was a red cap.
How are you feeling, Connor?
What if other people are
Seems
too?
usual. That's... What if it doesn't work?
We keep going until it does.
6, 7, 8.
Excuse me, sir. Can't sway them. Perhaps a publicity disaster.
No, you moron! We could be fired for this.
Ah, sure. A bit of drink never killed.
Here we go.
Keep a blade close.
That's curious. Radio not. This feels uncomfortably familiar. Like that hag's den back in the swamp.
So big.
Step carefully.
Can't wait to see.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Let's go. Something over there.
Well, well, well. What next?
Careful, I bite. Shall we? Neither seen nor heard.
What's next, I wonder?
I've got a long road ahead. Lean in.
No, Petal. That wasn't very polite. You made a mockery of me, you little shit. Besting me in my own home. Did you think I would simply walk away? That said, I'm shocked and appalled, Petal. I can't believe you try to gut me out in the open like that. After all, it's not just me anymore. What is it they say? Eating for two. I gobbled myself up a sweet little girl. And she was so very tasty. Venra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train. I have you beat, so do the heroic thing. Die.
Careful. If she dies, she's taking the child with her.
If I wanted my growth seen to, Petal, it wouldn't be you I'd call.
My faith will protect me.
challenge Grizzly, captain of the Bloodwing. Slit you from head to heel.
Morgan.
I'll shank the bastards, Auntie.
Impero.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Don't waste a step. Should get started.
What did you... Stay down, Vanra! Oh! No! Stay down! Ah! You cost me a fresh young hag. I'm going to paint the wall with your guts, you little shit stain.
Put 'em up.
Those fungi are worth 1,000 of you, you peasant.
nice little nap.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I've raided warships, fought every beastie the sea can throw at you, and I've never flinched. Not once. But Ethel? Umberly's tits. She snapped her fingers and had me. I would have died for her. Wanted to. Then you showed up, armed to the teeth. You could have killed me. Been right to. But you didn't. You have an old captain's thanks. You're welcome in the Maid. Anytime. The old girl is as much your home as she is mine. And I'll gut anyone who says otherwise.
How much farther can I go? Oh.
Crew or not? No fighting in area. You know the one.
It's much safer this side of the city means.
Should have at least locked the place up properly.
I know. But moaning isn't helping anyone, is it?
Helps me. Good to get it up. Comes to magical protection.
She's dead, isn't she? Ethel is dead.
Yes! Fuck you, Ethel, you miserable old bat! Fuck you for telling me I'd be an awful mom. That I was nothing but a pregnant half-wit. Oh, and the girl? You saved her too, right? Oh, thank the gods! You hear that, Connor? Ethel is dead.
Oh, you didn't change back? You're still a zombie. I thought with Ethel gone... Never mind. I'll find another way to turn you back. Somehow. I know. Damn it. I know. Connor. I love you. I've loved you since we were kids. And you picked me bluebells and asked me to the summer fair. But you're gone. And this thing isn't you. Not anymore. Not everyone can be saved. I learned that lesson from Ethel. I just needed you to remind me. Here, Thank you for killing Ethel. But I'd like you to go now. I'll be fine. I know I'm stronger than this. I just need some time. I think I've decided on your name. It's after the hero who saved us. You're gonna love it.
Cledge can't believe you killed the Auntie Ethel. You're amazing.
Let's see what this does.
Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
That would be the mind-destroying charm. I don't have any of those.
Had to work some bunters. But I know. You spend your wages on sweets. We could go for a walk. Would you like that? Mommy!
All right, Vanra. We'll stay right here. You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl. It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here. A token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together. Everything is going to be all right. I promise.
Mommy.
That's right. Mummy is here.
Sounds like something you'd say if you had no idea.
Home of Lavernica, groundskeeper of Bloomdridge Park, lover of birds, bees, and everything in between.
On my way. Dead drow, dead spiders. I can't imagine Lolth would approve. From a bloody awful clown, no doubt.
Everything is going.
You never leave them behind. Chisel.
Breaking news! Hear all about it! The Mel said it first!
I see it, sweetie. Stand up.
I've got a gammy leg. That's just how I look.
Yeah, you weren't doing anything.
I can do that. I have loads of opinions.
I was joking.
Gortash is a visual, sure enough. His vision.
Fantastic. Just as I was worried.
We give thanks.
A group of heroic adventurers slew and
Smile. As a fever sear me to my core. I will bask in her febrile radiance.
It was a clean decapitation. I'll give them that. Is that a pelvis? Cards. You almost feel sorry for Dribbles.
Come on, let's go.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. If not over, then through. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Kenyank, your deception ends now. I shall cleave the truth from you like flesh from a doer.
Help me! She's gone mad!
Do not be deceived by her paltry form. This is no child. This is a shapeshifter who intends to slay us where we sleep. I saw her. She slipped into camp in the form of a woman and shifted into this abomination. She tried to silence me and hide her deception.
I didn't do anything!
Is my word not enough? Say your farewells, Nevukrim. Perhaps if I remove your eyes, you'll see things as they are.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Ethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin. Against the tyrant's throat, of course.
You heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Allies? No, we had a balance. The chosen three. But it tumbled when you turned the Bone Lord to ash. Now, Gortash tries to gouge me from the city. That festering inadequate thinks me a flesher, butchering and cleaving only to whip the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill him. Gore him like a pig prepped for the spit. Only then will you be sweet and sharp, ready for the Murder Lord's purpose. Yes. Oh, yes. Kill the Banite, and I will keep my blade unblooded. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city, and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
it's on my mind.
What happened? No, I'm not. I'm not ever safe. Ever again. I'll kill her. I'll kill her! She can't grab me again! Never ever!
When Guido there assailed his forge, transformed he held there throughout. Succumbed as thread from nether years, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers blaze above. An evil wizard devil, the odds are cast anew, and Baldur's fate now turns upon the winds of fortune's view.
You almost pity Orin, taking Lae'zel like that. Give her half a chance, and she'll rip out the shapeshifter's spine.